What is up, my legends? It's Scion. We are back with some more Era of Chaos. I'd like to thank again the Ubisoft team for allowing me to do content in this game. This is a sponsored video, so we're going to get right into it. What we're going to talk about today is units and different units. Now, I've been lucky enough to get, like, as you guys can see, the Green Dragon. I have the Griffin, the Iron Golem, the Pegasus, the Wood Elf, and the Swordsman. I think everybody else is our class. Now, when you go into each individual unit, it's kind of like up to you to figure out which one is really good. You also have people who just give you, like, you know, they just let you know, hey, this is really good, this really sucks, or whatever else like that. This guy though, if you get him, he like changes a whole fight. Literally, he can carry a whole wait, can I do this? He can carry a whole fight. I probably can't. No, I can't. Sadly. He changes the whole fight. Now you're gonna be like, you know, well, why? Because he's a ranged character. He's a little bit tanky. He puts down poison damage that will poison the enemy and weaken them over time. Now you can actually level the character, as you can see right here. They have different ranks, but that's according to how many pieces of the character you get. So you have to summon multiple times to actually get the character. You have the skills that can level up. You see, I leveled him all the way up as much as you can possibly do because he's just so strong and changes a fight. You see, once I get down to purple and his upgrade range, I just need to do these two pieces right here, and I can, excuse me, I can do that, and I get the green scale, which, as you can see, Green Dragon is immune to bleeding and offering units damage reduction to water spells is increased by 15% when Green Dragon gets shield. It will increase the attack speed by 16%. This will keep 15 seconds. When the friendly fly unit in battle, Green Dragon will increase 3% units damage. Now you get good things that are kind of like passives to work along with other characters. So the Green Dragon works along with the Griffin. It works along with Pegasus because they're all fly units. So that bonus works together with all of them. Now, speaking of that, I have the Griffin, as you can see here, another fly unit, also a little bit tanky, good on range, and you notice it has this, which is a diving counterattack. When Griffins are on attack, they have a chance of dealing 130% damage to 3 units. Normal attack is also a chance to trigger dive. Now, the reason why I like this is they do this a lot, and it makes it a good choice when you want to put them like in front line, even though technically they're not really supposed to be front line. They're a cavalry unit. You kind of like want them to just run behind the other enemy's back line, but having them in front makes them a good way. They're kind of like a DPS tank, which is good. It makes good use of you. And again, you see right here we have another passive that works with each other. Now you see this also has a passive that works with Monk, which I also happen to have right here, which is another SR. So they go hand in hand together. It's like good to have a synergy along the lines of all your units because it just makes things passively stronger. And the more synergies that you have between all units, the more power you have through all of them. Now we have Iron Golem here. As you see right here, the Iron Golem is kind of like, he's my dude. He just does so much for me. He's so strong, and even with me not having all the resources up because I ran out for the first 2 characters, he still stands out there and does so much. Now you see right here, he doesn't really have a passive that works with anything. He doesn't really work with any other characters. He's kind of standalone and doesn't need to do that. He's just fine the way he is. Alright, so now we have Forest Guard, which actually works along with Green Dragon and Pegasus, another fly unit. Pegasus creates a shield for ally units within the large range and absorbs damage equal to 10% of the max. Now again, she puts out the shield, and you remember the Green Dragon, when he gets a shield right here, he doesn't have this, but you know, just working and thinking in the future. When the Green Dragon get shield, he pretty much does his thing right there, and you know, works well with Pegasus. So there you go. And also he has the fly component that works well with her as well. Now when you get her up to purple, as you can see, she gets that. And also Pegasus summon Pegasus attack increased by 15% and HP by 15%, which is a good, again, good. Now we have my other unit right here, which is my my kind of like my range waifus. They do a good job of damage and strafing and hitting everything on the field. They have their rain of arrows, as you can see right here. They have their double strike, as you can see right there. And when I get them ahead, shield absorbs damage taken. Each wolf that gets a shield, again working well with the Pegasus. All right, continuing this, we have the Swordsman. Now the Swordsman, as you can see, has a little bit more of a synergy more towards a front line type of unit. So you see, he has divine protection units to leave themselves to not get so beasted. It does a whole lot more than what you would think it does. And then he also has the high morale that works together with the monk. And I don't think I have, yeah, I don't have that unit. So that's a bit of a sadness, but works out really well. So you kind of like get it. And again, if you want to see, you know, one of the best tanks in the game, easy to upgrade, an all-around tank. And it is easy to upgrade because it's only an SR and you get a lot of parts for him, and he's in the store as well to upgrade. So when you need to rank him up, you can get a lot of these parts right here for relatively cheap as well. Now you got the monk, which is the first healer that you get in the game. It's easy to upgrade the monk. They're not the best or anything else besides healing, to be honest with you. However, you see you have prayer, and then it works together with high morale. When the battle starts, monks units get high morale to all friendly units in their path for 13 seconds. And of course, it's better for whoever has the talent for it. When monk units are on the battlefield, the hero spell recovery speed is 0.3, which is also good. So, yeah. And last but not least is the actual Calvary itself. The Calvary itself is a pretty interesting unit because most Calvary units are supposed to charge the back line, but this unit, when you have it on the field, literally charges immediately. It doesn't wait. It just does it. If there's anything in the way, then it'll stop and attack them, and then as soon as right after that, it'll just charge the back line like right away. The other units that are Calvary units don't really act like that. They have other things that they kind of do, like the flyers kind of like mess around a little bit more. And some of the, I believe the undead units, they kind of work out a little bit different. They go to the mid and then go to the back, but the Calvary just straight hits the back, and it's kind of cool watching them. All right, so now that you know a little bit about the units, you can just basically figure out from here what you want to do. You can go with a human unit. You can go with a monster unit, which is pretty good. You can go like, so you have the Walking Dead right here. I like this unit actually, and I was using it for a little while. You can go with an undead type of crew. You can go with monsters. You can go with dragons, which I don't really have them right now. And you can go with angels. Now you can look down here. You see all the recruited elements that I have, like orc, vampire, hellhound, firebird, angel right here. You know, like the lich, the black knight. There's a lot of good stuff here that you can have fun with, and you can go with different stuff. Like you see, you have elementals here, so you can go with the elemental group, which I've actually seen that before and wasn't fun to fight it. I mean, let me just tell you, that wasn't fun to fight at all. So what we're gonna do is let's go in the arena and we'll just fight some people. Hopefully fight people who are around my power. 127 is a little bit high, but this is a little bit low. I don't know how many refreshes, so I'll go with the keeper. Now look at our units. Now we want to
Evil is no match for a sharp blade.
take you out. We want to take the pikemen out.
For the queen, for the rapier.
And you saw the passives go up as well. See how this goes. Alright, so there's that stun. Alright, so like they took out my top run to the back line. And that spell did hella damage. We were all in their back line, but it kind of like doesn't matter. I lost my top cavalry. But we're still gonna win it. And my griffins did their work. I kind of do like a pincer. I have the top cavalry and I have the bottom right cavalry, and hope that, you know, everybody meets in the middle. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, especially if they have something to counter it. Alright, everybody is like legit stronger, good levels. Guess this is close. Let's fight this. See what happens. Alright, we kind of have the same. It's kind of like the same thing. You know what I'm do? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna front load this side. I'm gonna front load this side and try to kill everything on this bottom right. I hope that works out. Because it seems like they're kind of doing the same. Wow, the hell is that thing? Alright, so their cavalry is better than my cavalry, and they're going straight to the back. My heals are done. We might lose this one, boys. We're both blizzarding. Yeah, this isn't looking good for us right now. What is that big dude? He is relatively good. My dragon's dead. That big, and he's still coming and taking damage and gonna kill me.
Follow me to victory.
And that spell killed us. Okay, that's cool. So again, my cavalry, that's twice now. My top cavalry is just not strong enough to handle it. So now I have to actually go ahead. This is where you pay attention to things. All right. So where my boys at? All right, so they're kind of lacking. They're not star 2. We're lacking with that. We need to get them to star 2. So they can handle more of that charge, because right now, not looking good for them. Not looking good for them at all. And we can't level them up, so what I would do from here, well, not what would I do, is what I have to do is actually go out into the stores and see if we have anything that I can actually use to help these guys out, because that's not going to work. That's legit not going to work. Not that it's solely the blame of the cavalry or the cavaliers, but we gotta help them. We gotta help them. So it doesn't necessarily mean that there's all the time going to be something here, but we can maybe find something here. There's swordsmen, no cavaliers. Sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's not. And it doesn't look like I'm getting any luck out of this right now as far as helping them on the top. Make sure that they don't get their behind kicked and wiped out. However, what we can do this. Christmas music, man. No, I don't want you to talk at all. What we can do is try to level up their skills a little bit more. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's just put that at 4. And this is their inspiring. Looks like that's all I'm gonna get. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna get. That's not gonna help. Anything lucrative, I can do this. There we go. And again, I can't get any more books today, which is unfortunate. Alright. Alright, so all these guys are stronger, so let's try to refresh it. This is about even. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to fight him. I'm not trying to be friends. Alright. So he got complete front line and then them in the back. So let's put this back the way it was. Alright. Protect the monk. He got that big dude too. Oh, my cavalry is dead. Oh, that's not good. At least they stunned him, and he's getting pelted. Yeah, he's just gonna run right past now.
Peace does not mean weakness.
Follow me to victory.
Okay, so we killed something back there. Alright, I need my monks to heal my golem. My golem did not get healed. Yeah, we're not winning this.
Follow me to victory.
I walk with the forest.
Oh, they're all in my back line. I need that big dude. He is a great tank. Look at him. You tried it. I need that big dude. I definitely need that big dude. That's fine. You can't win everything. It also teaches you what you need. I already know what my weakness is. Is literally my top cavalry line. He's too weak. And he can't hold. Which is unfortunate because he's running into places like, now what I could do is I could just put a tank there, and the tank of course would hold, but I'm going to do a more blitzing type of strat with the pincer, and it works because my bottom pincer is staying alive. The Griffins are staying alive. It's just the top cavalry dudes, they're just not staying alive because they're not strong enough. So yeah, that's the strat for you guys. Again, to make it easier, you could just not do the pincer and then throw 4 tanks up there, and then allow the back line and the mid line to actually pelt away and see what happens. But you know me, I like to try to be different. So sometimes different make you catch an L. So that's all I got for you guys. Again, this is a sponsored video. We're gonna have a few more videos coming up, talking about a few things, and that's all. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Peace, and see you soon.